Hello there. It's that time again. Susan's joining me as usual on this cast. And today we are discussing a drama series which was broadcast this year, 2024, on Netflix, from the minds of Neil Gaiman and is it Mark Wagner or someone like that from
Mhm.
the DP Comics? Matt Wagner. Um, it's the Dead Boy Detectives. Um, Story of two ghosts that try and solve other ghosts' unsolved crimes and mysteries. An 8-part series, and well, we're going to go over to Susan and with her opening thoughts on the Dead Boy Detectives. Over to you, Susan.
Well, hey Lee. Yeah, I'm liking this show a lot. Um, it is it's amazing how cute it is, even though it's just like a ghost story. It's really like like when they get to befriending Miko. I thought that was just like so adorable. Oh my god. I mean, especially when she barfs up a rainbow. I thought that was just like amazing. Anyway, it's set in Port Townsend, which is a place in Washington, and um yeah, it's quite it's quite a sweet piece. It's got I mean, each of the episodes surrounds one kind of case, doing one
Hmm.
kind of thing, but it's all interconnected. Okay, I had to clue in like the whole Douglas Adams thing because it is a little bit like that in a way. Gaiman is definitely pulling at the strings of Adams's Dirk Gently. I mean, how can you not?
Hmm.
I mean, you really need to.
Still from the best.
Yeah, you do.
Hmm.
And I really liked the cast. It was amazing. And yeah, Port Townsend is it is on the opposite sort of on the opposite sort of side of Puget Sound from Everett and Seattle. It's it's accessible by ferry, it's accessible by train or by
Oh,
boat
Mira.
or by mirror. That is a really cool transportation method. And so yeah, and it's got, supernatural witches, pixies or fairies and werewolves and
Magic mushrooms.
magic mushrooms. Yeah. Quite 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 amazing actually. Like
Yeah.
the whole shebang is quite yeah. Yeah, so that's Port Townsend right there on the other side of Puget Sound. You can't see that. Never mind.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, it's in a rainforest. It's a really dismal, dingy place except for the the sort of explosive kind of, you know, emotional unveiling that our characters go through. I mean, they kind of have to solve their own history and then also help um help their friends solve hers, help Crystal Soul Purrs, and Crystal's name being the name of a British football club. I thought that, or
Crystal Palace, yeah.
yeah, I thought that was really hilarious. Yeah, so it becomes Miko, Crystal, Edwin, and Charles.
Hmm.
Fun. Anyway, all those guys, and the King of Cats, and the witch.
He was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was. Anyway, um, w- yeah. So that's my opening thoughts. Uh, what about you?
Um, I mean, I like the way because Gaiman's has said it's set in the Sandman universe,
Uh-huh.
and it was nice to see that two actors from Sandman turned up in this. Episode one, Death turned up. She was in that, and further down the line in a further episode, Despair turned up. Which both the same actors played them in Sandman. So hopefully there may be a crossover when the second season of Sandman comes up.
But
Um, this is not the first time the Dead Boy Detectives have appeared on TV because I was trying to rack my brains where I'd seen Night Nurse before. Um, what's her name?
the actress was in Supernatural.
Yeah, she was
She
in
played
Supernatural.
she played Crowley's mom.
Yeah, but she'd been in an episode. She played Night Nurse before in an episode of Doom Patrol, and in that episode, the Dead Boy Detectives appeared in it as well. Played, but
Oh,
played by, but played by two different actors.
oh,
But she played Night Nurse in that episode, and she's playing her again.
oh, okay.
I was thinking, I know this character. Where have I seen this character before? And I did a bit of digging. Oh yeah, Doom Patrol.
That's
Uh,
fun.
yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the way, as you say, the travel through the mirrors from London to wherever, back because their office is in London, isn't it? And
Yeah. So it is basically all the way around the world. It's as far away
yeah,
from London as you can get, right?
yeah. As I say, we're going to befriend Crystal Palace, who's a psychic,
Uh-huh.
who, when they meet her, she's got a demon inside her.
Yep.
Called, was it David?
David. Yeah.
David. Um, the help to get that demon out of her, but he still plays on her mind.
Uh-huh.
Um, as you say, each episode is a different case, which I like
Yeah,
that because
I
at the
did
end of it,
too.
case closed.
Uh-huh.
the, I mean, each case is you had. I mean, you had the dandelion sprites,
So
the
cool.
little people what were in what was her name?
Miko? Mitko?
Miko. Miko. Yeah, there
Yeah.
was she was inside her. You had um, the Devlin House, which was
Oh my God, that was horrible.
the mass murder one. Was stuck
Mass
in a
murder? Yeah, like,
town. Yeah. Um, oh God's name. So it was the lighthouse where people were leaping to the deaths. Um, and then the next episode was the two. Was it the two jocks? The two all wanted to find out how they died.
Sportos, yeah.
Yeah, and so each episode is a different case.
Hmm.
The one with Creeping Forest, that was with the giant fungus and the with the witch. So the last episode, of course, was the going back into hell,
Hmm.
um, which for me was a great episode. That spider made out with dolls' heads, spooky.
I know.
Um, but you say you've got great cast, and they work so well together. I mean, I've never really, because all these actors are really new to me.
Yeah, me too.
Um, George Rextrew as Edwin and Jaden Reverie as Charles, brilliant together.
Yeah.
And and Edwin's getting these feelings for Charles,
Yep.
but it's
Edwin's got feelings for a lot of people, a lot of boys, and
yeah.
he's so repressed. He's like that, the quintessential Edwardian British dude, and he is not gonna let his feelings show.
No, and also as well, the Catkin fancied him.
And then
Um,
he fancied the cat king. I mean, he couldn't get
yeah,
him out of his head the whole rest of that episode.
and then it was Monty as well. The witch's
Yeah,
crew uh, fell in love with him.
yeah,
I felt sorry for Monty though
yeah, me
when
too.
when he said to him, I've got feelings for you as well. He said, well, I wasn't talking about you. I thought, oh, poor lad, poor
Uh-huh.
crew. But yeah, but they all work so well. And also you've got oh, what's the name? Jenny, Brianna. Was it
Coco?
Coco? As Jenny, the butcher, the
Yeah,
shopkeeper.
I was wondering if that was Haley Coco's sister or a relative, because the woman who plays Penny in Big Bang Theory, her
Mm.
last name is Coco.
All right, I don't know about
I don't
that.
either. I just didn't look it up, but I was just curious.
A sister is called Kaylee.
Huh.
So, but yeah, it was a nice different feel, um, and it made a breath of fresh air for something like this.
Yeah,
And each
that's
episode,
it. That's it. Kaylee Coco. That's the one. She is the sister of Penny in Big Bang Theory.
but yeah, great effects as well. I mean, Netflix
Yep.
do make some good series. Not the movies aren't that very good, but the series what they make are quite good.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hopefully this will get a second series.
Yeah. Agreed.
But,
100%.
I mean, just think a different case every episode. I mean, I know. So at the end of the series, yeah, the night nurse is made to stay with them,
Yeah. So now she's like
part of the team.
their house marm.
Mm. But I just hope they brought Monty with them as well.
Yeah, I hope so.
You can't have left the crow in the house on its own.
Yeah.
Um, and that witch, the witch, what's her name? Esther Finch,
Esther. Yeah.
brilliantly portrayed by Jen Lyon,
Yeah.
smoking on a pipe
Uh-huh.
with a walking stick.
And every time she breathes on people, they get knocked out.
Yeah,
And then
great
her
character.
great big fucking snake in the basement, that was so cool.
Yeah, um, really enjoyed this series.
Yeah, I thought it was like a super fun you know, bit of and I've been watching a lot of Neil Gaiman stuff recently, and reading his books and stuff, and I really like this.
mm,
He's
yeah,
quite Go ahead.
no, go on.
No, he's quite amazing as a writer, as a filmmaker, as a TV maker. He's just amazing.
Yeah, it's quite visionary as well. The visuals in this.
Hmm.
If it be it down in hell, or it be it at the lighthouse with that great big sea demon.
Right?
You know, visually it's amazing. And that's what of today's. It should be up there like that. You
Yeah,
shouldn't be you shouldn't be getting really naff effects today on today's productions.
right.
You do see some really naff effects in some things.
Yeah.
But no, this is top notch effects. Um, so I mean, I've been talking a bit here. Anything for you? What stands out?
Oh, hang on a second. 1 minute. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the solving of Crystal Palace, um, getting the demon stuck and removed from her so that and then her whole arc of, needing to find her memories.
Mm,
That was great. It's very anime. A lot of these people a lot of the powerful female characters in anime end up with amnesia for some reason. And and then they named her after a part of London, which is great because her two partners come from London. And then I loved the fact that they went into the woods and they were trying to uh, decode what was on that wheel that was
mm,
on that shrine. That was fun. And the Devlin house, I mean, when Charlie got stuck in the loop too, I just thought, oh shit, we just lost him. I'm just getting to know this character, and now he's fucking stuck in the loop. Great. So that was really good. And the Lighthouse Leapers, we had a discussion last week's podcast about suicide, and this one was, right there again. And but then it was all about the voice and the sort of siren song.
yeah,
That was really interesting. And then the dragons, you know, the the Sportos, the jocks, that was amazing.
the bullies.
The bullies, yeah. And then you know, the 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 shop owner, the one who was actually an old walrus. I thought that was great.
What's his name? Was it Magic Mike? Is it
Yeah,
Tragic Mike? Mick, Tragic Mick.
yeah,
He was good.
yeah. That
Um,
was
he didn't look like a walrus, as Nico said. He don't look like a walrus, but he sort of he sort of acted that
like a
way.
walrus. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the snake, and I was just like, so I really enjoyed like the the transformation of our characters from pretty self-centered, self-absorbed people to, Charles being really open to act sacrificially, and uh Edwin learning to open to love, and Crystal learning to open to protection and to really her own strength. And then Nico, like all of the cool things that she
I
did.
just Nico was one of my favorite characters. She was an amazing character.
Yeah,
You know, you just and then so you're getting to know her, and all of a sudden in the finale, the witch kills her.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. It was brutal. But the other and that witch, she was a great baddie, and I always think of Ro- Ru- Rose Ruth, whatever her name is, the woman who plays the night nurse, Connell,
Ruth Connell.
Ruth Connell. Yeah, she um she always is amazing. Even if she plays a good guy, she's always conflicted.
Hmm.
So it's fun. And yeah, so I enjoyed this a lot. And I'm grateful that you consented to do this podcast.
Yeah, I wanted to do it ever since I saw the trailer for it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just enjoyed it. I mean, hopefully we'll get answers about Nico because of the at the ending of the series.
Yeah.
Because that was definitely her, wasn't it, in the
Yeah.
igloo?
Yeah, it was.
So how I don't know how she's come back.
Neither.
Um, but maybe the clue was when she said, "Do you know zombies are real?"
Hmm.
Out of nowhere, just that remark.
Yeah, that's how that was kind of
So she
out of the blue.
might come back as a zombie Nico. Um,
Yep.
well, but also as well, we had the storyline of Jenny with her secret admirer.
Uh-huh.
Wow. I mean, a secret admirer who was a bit crazy.
Yeah.
But, so every character, not even if it's a main character, every supporting character really had a story. I mean, Tragic Mick had a story. He told how he became human and all like that. And everyone had a story. Even the witch had a story.
Yeah.
So I like that because sometimes you get to see a character and you don't really know anything about them. There's no backstory. But in this one,
All,
everyone had a
all of these
backstory.
characters have backstories. All of them are traceable to their birth, and
Yeah,
all of them have enormously complex realities going on. It's fun.
it's a fun series. Um, Great effects. What would you
Yeah.
call it? Horror, sci-fi, supernatural,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. It's all that mixed into one, really.
Yeah.
Fantasy. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Hopefully there'll be another series, but who knows? Because it's taken nearly 2 years for the second season of Sandman to come out,
Uh-huh.
which is it's coming very soon. So hopefully we'll have to review the second season of that when it happens.
For sure. Absolutely without fail. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds like a good plan.
anything else you want to say before we go to final say the score?
Yeah, it, it's really fun to watch things that Gaiman has done.
Hmm.
He is fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he did um, with
Good
Pratchett the
Omens,
Good Omens. Yeah. Um,
Neverwhere.
Neverwhere. I vaguely remember that from back in the day.
Yeah,
That's quite an old one. That was it. Neverwhere.
yeah.
Yeah. So he's done a few things,
Yep.
but it's with Gamer though. It always seems to be in the same universe.
Pocket universes.
Mm. It's like Pratchett was always in the same universe.
Yeah,
So I don't know, maybe they got it from each other. I don't know.
yeah.
But, right then. So what would you say then for your final said score? of the
Well,
dead body
I
detective.
love this, so I'm going to give this 10 enchanted uh bottles of uh dandelion sprites out of 10.
They were foul mouthed sprites, wasn't they?
They were, and but when they were in Miko, they or Nico, they made her barf rainbows.
Yeah. And, but also everybody else could see it. Yeah, little unicorns.
So cool.
um,
Oh my god.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a brilliant series. Um, so for me, it's 10 cricket bats out of 10 out of his endless bag.
No.
It's Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah, you notice that he put the little girl that they went to save in that first one. They put
Yeah.
her the whole person in there.
Well, when they was hiding from the hell demon,
Yeah,
they
they hid
both
in
jumped.
the bag.
They both jumped in the bag.
Yep, so cool.
Oh,
Anyway,
cool. Right, that's us done, Susan. That's our review of Dead Boy Detectives.
so
Um,
cool.
it's a great series. Only 8 episodes, and it's what 50 minute an episode. So please, you out there, guys, if you've seen it, let us know. If you haven't, go and watch it. It's on Netflix. Um, you'll enjoy it. It's there's everything
Yeah,
in it for everybody. So
true.
leave a message. Let us know what you thought of it. You'll find us on all social media platforms, so you can leave a message on either X or YouTube or Facebook. And also, if you would like to join us, leave a message. As I say, you just have to be 18 plus, of course. Have a working camera and microphone on the device you use, and we'll see if we can get you on. Just leave the message. And also, when you subscribe, or if you have subscribed to us, please, on YouTube, of course, please press the bell notification. You'll get notified every time we put a video up. Is that everything?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, yep. So, until next time, people, stay
Thank
safe.
you.
Thank you, Susan.